You and I have now come to know that we are Jews by descent, and logically so. The fact of the matter is, Christ is a Jew, his mother is a Jew, his stepfather is a Jew, crucified as a Jew, circumcised as a Jew. Look, we even found him in a synagogue. So if you don't study Christ as a Jew, you're going to miss him. And why is that important to you and I? Because you and I need to understand that when we sing the Psalms, which is what would have been very Jewish, that when they start talking about the cup of blessing, you and I would have already known that it's the third cup in the Seder or the Passover meal. So you have the cup of sanctification, the cup of deliverance, the cup of blessing, and the cup of consummation. And as you walk through these four cups throughout the meal, you and I would have learned a lot about our faith as a Jew. You would have heard your father open up with the blessing. Then he would explain what it meant to be, if you will, delivered back in the day. That's why they ate bitter herbs, right? The tears that were caused by them having to make this first trip that you just heard in Exodus. And then all of a sudden, man, the cup of blessing. This is where the good Lord says, this is my body, this is my blood. This is the one St. Paul says, is the cup of blessing not the blood we drink of him? Is the bread we break not the body of Christ? Here's Paul saying this some 20 years after Christ is gone. This is why, my brothers in Christ, listen to me. This is why you need to understand our Jewish roots. Because at the third cup, the good Lord leaves that meal. And then if you and I were there, we'd have said, wait a minute, you're supposed to be singing, where's the fourth cup? You didn't sing the great Hallel. Then all of a sudden, John's at the crucifixion. He said, man, you didn't even put blood on the wood. I mean, where's the lamb? Then all of a sudden, man, when that crucifix goes up, and then all of a sudden he hears the good Lord say those famous words, I give up my spirit. Death can't overtake him. He has to allow death in. He's the only one that can do that. He dictates when death comes and goes. As a result of it, he said, it is finished. He dies, and then they stab him, and he bleeds. He's divine. Now all of a sudden, the blood of the lamb is bleeding on the wood. And right before that happens, he drinks that fourth cup, the cup of consummation. I tell you this because this psalm is about the cup of blessing. I need you to understand that the word Eucharist means thank you. And the reason, how do you and I give thanks to the Lord? By participating in communion. My brothers in Christ, I'm telling you, our church and our faith are true. Responsorial psalm.